you which things make HS2 a really bad idea and how it will ruin my life. And I'm not going to keep quiet about it either. I'm going to put a petition into Parliament, and if I can do it, you can too, because I'm only 9. Half the time I live with my dad in Kenworth. Half the time I live in Bristol Common with my mum. When I'm at my dad's house, I can walk to school. When I'm with my mum, I have to drive to school, tennis and all that stuff like that. There are 9 roads in and out of Kenworth, and it'll mess up 6 of them. That's 2/3 of them for those who don't know much. It'll take 10 years to build, and it'll muck up lots and lots of time in my life. And we have a road that the river decides to close a few weeks every year, Naughty River. This is the A46. Instead of tunnelling right under it, HS2 are going to move it, and that will mean traffic chaos for years. And we have lots of pubs and shops in Kenworth. All the people who work at them will need customers, otherwise they'll go bankrupt. And the roadworks will stop them getting customers, so that means they'll need to get new jobs, and a lack of jobs in places like England. HS2 is going to go right through here, and this is where my Anne works, so it's going to cause a lot of devastation for her and the other people who work there. The people who want HS2 says I'll need it when I'm older, because they say it'll be the train of the future. 30 years ago, they said this would be the train of the future, but now it's just a chicken coop. But IT is the future. When my dad was at this school, there was only 1 computer on a trolley for the entire school. I started doing video conference at 6, and that's how business will change in the future, because my generation will like to see that, but old people just don't get that. I don't want to travel miles to get to my work. I want to have a job where I live, but the stupid people who are making HS2 think they should make you pay money to travel on the train to go further distances to get to your work. I come here 3 times a week to play tennis, and I just won this. I also got put in the team. There will be lots of dust from the building work, and there will also be lots of road works around, which will make it really hard to play tennis in. HS2 will mess up railways as well as roads. This is the station close to my mum's house at Berksworth. It is on the main line of Birmingham to London. HS2 will be way up in the sky, above all these trains, messing them up for years and years and years. My mum walks to the station so she can get to her work in Coventry, which is just 3 stops. More and more people are using the trains these days, but just for short journeys. HS2 won't help the people who are doing short journeys. It'll be for long journeys and for rich businessmen. Sometimes both my mum and dad go to London. They get the trains from Coventry. But if HS2 goes through, it will make the less trains and they'll be a lot slower. The people who want HS2 would like to say free up capacity, but that just means fewer trains. I can see that, and I'm 9. Every single kid in Kenworth has been to Crackley Woods. Even my dad, who's right behind me there. A silly man in HS2 said there was only 19 ancient woodlands being destroyed. There's actually 27. 8 more for those who don't really know much. Even if I was drawing a load of blobs and a line through them, I think I would know how many blobs there were. I bet someone in reception could do it as well. This is a park next to my mum's house. It will be affected by noise, construction and traffic. I'm worried about getting to sleep at night because there'll be a train zooming past as high as those trees over there. This bridge was built 175 years ago. That was before cars were even invented. When it was built, they didn't put in a footpath because a horse and cart was what passed for a lorry in those days. But HS2 Limited have said that it wasn't built with a footpath, so when they rebuild it, they wouldn't put a footpath in because they say they don't need to make it better now that it's already been built this way. I think they want to save money and don't care that I'll have to walk in the middle of the road. This is the Kenilworth Greenway, and I like using this so I can get to the parents' house because it goes all the way from Kenilworth to Walsall Common, and it's very close to my mum's house too. But guess what? HS2 is going to mess this up too. The reason they are going to mess it up is because some idiot looked at a map and thought disused railway. The thing they don't realise is HS2 is 10 times bigger than this, and that's quite big. So it'll mean that all of these houses in Burton Green will get knocked down. The worst part about it is they're, yes, only using 400 metres, but it's going to be slap bang in the middle of the 4 mile, ruining it for everyone who wants to go past. And they say a tunnel to save all the houses just isn't worth the money. This is Milver Grange Farm. It's the entire greenbelt between Coventry and Kenilworth. The farmer reckons that if HS2 goes through with this farm will just be no good to use for a farm anymore. I reckon they'll just use it to build on. I can see lots of things wrong with silly old HS2, and my dad made an easy guide so everyone can do a petition to the House, Parliament and the government so they can change it. And if I can do it, so can you, because I'm only 9.